Some of those games I've had for decades.
Yep.
I went and found. That one I was shocked to find how much that one.
Oh, I didn't see this in here. Are you throwing this in?
Now here in the Springs, the beautiful Springs, we've been on an absolute journey to build a $10,000 video game collection with $0 in our pocket. Meaning we were able to transform a pair of Bose headphones that we scooped up on Facebook Marketplace for absolutely $0 into a massive video game collection that currently sits just under $5,000 in value. And that's where we sit today, along with $67 in our pocket. A little over 50 bucks. Check that out right here. Look at this plane. Why is it going slow and so flat and straight? What do you think? Not that impressive? I'm mistaken, we have $62 in the budget right now. From the last episode to today, we have $62 in our bank account. $62 to bring in just over $5,000 worth of video games. Harder things have been accomplished. Let me tell you about that. I got some good and bad news for you guys. It's been a few weeks since we've been out on the hunt, and there's two reasons for that. One of them being the past 2 weeks, I just about died. Let me explain. So I've been sick. I've been slowly decomposing from the inside out on my bedroom bed. Don't know what I had. I might have been down with the flu. I might have had some bad mirror from Mexico. I'm not sure. All I know is that I just about passed away, and it made me contemplate every single aspect of my life now and in any type of future that I saw coming. Overall, obviously, I did make it out. I'm alive. So. But it's funny because when you're dying on your deathbed, you start to realize what things you're doing wrong in life. And you start explaining to the universe, please let me make this out alive. If you let me make this out alive, I'm gonna start getting my life together. I'm gonna be drinking water every single day. I'm gonna be lifting all the time. I'm gonna be eating healthy, calorie deficit. Now that I have made it out, I am free. I am where the wind will now take me. That's just one of the issues that I've been facing and suffering through. There's another one that's just really got me bonkers and scared. Nevertheless, guys, we have money in the bank. We gotta go over the money that's in the bank right now. We've made some sales. First up is a Sega Saturn console only. We got it a long time ago in this series, but we were never able to test it because we never had an AV cable until last episode when we snagged one. That console alone sold for $89 cash. Shipping was paid $12 in fees. And then of course the Sega Saturn from last episode that had the controllers, cords, we sold it as a complete set for 119 buckaroos. Shipping was paid $14 in fees taken off. Knuckles Chaotix, one of the big bangers from the lot, and a solid double dose of that baby when we snagged her up. Two of those we got in the last lot. We sold the loose one for 129 bucks. Shipping was $4 and 15 smackaroonies for fees. Guys, what am I doing in this vehicle right now? Where am I off to? Do I have plans? Well, let me tell you, I got plans. We got a whopping total of 354 cash in the bank, baby. 354 bucks is a lot of money. Now, an item that we have not traded with right now is an Xbox Series X. So we're getting an Xbox Series. I'm in talks right now with the first person that I saw on Facebook Marketplace that had one. My man was listing it a little bit high. He was asking 350 bucks. We get to talking. I'm telling him, hey, it's a little high right now. They might be coming out with an Xbox Series X Slim. This has been sitting for weeks, my friend. Drop the price for me, can ya? He says, what do you got? What's your offer? I look him dead in the skull and I said, I'll give you 250 bucks. I got cash, take my money. And surprisingly, my man says, deal. This is a solid Xbox Series X deal. It comes with an extra controller that's kind of bonkers, kind of cool. It's a badass deal, so stick around. Let's pick it up already.
How's it going? Thank you for cutting me a deal, $250.
My girl, she wants the bag.
Okay, let's put it in my truck then.
I have two.
Oh, okay.
There's the Turtle Beach headsets.
Nice, awesome.
Great condition.
There's a controller.
There's a tournament pad controller.
Oh wow,
and then
nice.
There's your
power cord, yep.
And then all that's interchangeable.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
That's sweet. 350 at first, and then I was just like, I just want to get rid of it.
Yeah, just get the cash. Yeah.
Perfect condition. I've had it for about almost a year.
Nice, sweet.
So, yeah, nothing's wrong with it.
Okay, perfect. Want to count that out? That is awesome.
All right, cool.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
All right, Xbox Series X secured. Guys, one thing I wanted to show you about this controller. Check this out. Look at that. Nice little bonus, huh? $250 off the bank right here. I wanted to show you guys this controller. Check it out. What do you think? It's kind of a cool looking controller. It says Gambit on there. It's adjustable, obviously. Definitely might sell this separately or throw it in with the Series X. I'm not sure yet. But it's really tight nevertheless. Now, I got the Series X post up on Facebook Marketplace looking to trade old video games for my modern system. Check it out. And it's been up for a while. Obviously, we got the good handful of bad offers. That's a given, no doubt about it. But we're filtering those out. We're waiting for the good one. And once one comes in, I'll definitely let you guys know. Guys, we're on the crazy journey to build a $10,000 video game collection. And next up on the train is the Xbox Series X trade. Hopefully, it's full of gravy. I'm excited to see what we get. Hopefully, we get something good. Let's go. So it's been days. Lots of offers have come into my office, and I have gotten in the habit of rejecting people. It feels bad. It hurts. I mean, we did get one good offer. It was a nice looking vase. I wanted to keep that for myself, but I said no. We're looking for video games, not cool pottery. And finally, the time came. A guy reached out, said I got a bunch of Gamecube, N64, PlayStation 1 games. I said, send me over some photos, and he did. Send me over some photos that blew me away, because there's an item in here we already have in the collection, and it's a grail. So I see that as a good way to get some cash into our funds, because we need it, of course. Now, I was gonna let you guys know about the other issue I've been facing the past week. Well, it's this. Of course, I've been sick and dying and deteriorating and decomposing on the bedroom floor all day, every day for the past weeks. But I've also had a huge slump in sales, personal sales on my eBay store. We're broke. We have no money and we're more broke every day. It hurts. I don't want to burden you guys with my problems, but yeah, it's been hard over here. It has just been tough. And you know what else? It just keeps going. The car, my friends, the good old Chevy Cruze that we've been on a ride with for the past few years, 3-4 years, hunting with this baby right here. It's my baby. She just got diagnosed with an engine failure. It's on her last limb.
It's dying. It's gone.
It won't last much longer. The Cruze is about to snooze, and I'm in pain because of it. I'm not gonna burden you any longer with that. I just wanted my friends, my family, my peers, and everyone else to know. Anyways, it's the hunt that keeps me going. It's the hunt that keeps me happy. Guys, you're gonna be shocked. This Xbox Series X trade is some type of bonkers. You're gonna go, why and how? And my answer to that is simple. Get aboard the trade gravy train. Pack your suitcase and pack it tight, because that trade gravy train leaves quick. And if you're not on it in time, well, let me tell you this. You just might miss out on a collection score, a collection similar to the one you'll see tonight.
Hey,
How you doing?
here with the Xbox.
Back up. Don't mind her. She's from
Okay.
whoever. So. You can go downstairs and catch her out real quick. Yeah, I just had a family member move away, so
Okay.
they're all wanting to play like Modern Warfare, all the new Modern Warfares and all that stuff. And I'm like, I don't have that system.
Okay, so now you're gonna hop online and play with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not right this second, but
Yeah.
once I go eventually and acquire those particular things.
Yep. So you don't know what the issue is with the N64, huh?
I do not. It worked fine, and it decided not to transfer. It powers up and everything, it just didn't send picture to the screen.
Okay, so you see the red indicator light, but
Yeah, everything's on.
Yeah.
It's all indicating, it's just not sending to the screen. So it could be the AV
cord.
cable.
Yeah.
Something like that. Just I mean, I haven't played that in
15 years.
5-6 years. No, I played it when I first moved in here.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's been
a while. Okay, yeah. Yeah. While you're setting this up, did you want me to look through the box that you're handing over?
Sure, if you'd like to.
Is that up here?
Yep, it's right upstairs there.
Oh, I didn't see this in here. Are you throwing this in?
Yeah.
That's sweet. I didn't see this in the photos.
It's damaged. It's been well used.
Yeah, it looks
but
like it.
it's there.
Yeah, I mean, so you got the middle insert in here too. Oh, that's so cool.
I mean, it's one of those things, man, that I'm like, if I'm getting rid of it.
Yeah.
I've had those for some of those games I've had for decades.
Yep.
I went and found.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool to see Fire Emblem.
That one, I was shocked to find how much that one was.
Yeah, a lot of games have gone. I thought Eternal Darkness was like a $200 game, but this is only like I think 80 or 90 at this point.
That's still shocking to me.
Yeah.
Freaky, ridiculously hard game.
Yeah.
Set up here. Yeah, I was looking around for different ways that I was like, I can do this, but then I was like, I could go buy one.
Yeah.
Then I saw you offer, and I was like, I'd trade. oh, do I want to get rid of all my vintage gaming things?
It's always hard to get rid of the collections,
But
yeah.
I don't play them.
Yeah.
So there comes the point I'm just like, you know what? If I keep them, they're just going to sit and gather more dust.
Yeah.
You know, if I really, 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 really want to play Final Fantasy VII, I can find ways to do that. If I want to play, like you said, GameCube stuff, not so much. They haven't emulated or ported any of that over. Here's the bundle.
Yep.
If not, I know how to get over it.
Yeah. All right, thank you again. Let me know if you have any issues, okay?
You too, man. Okay.
Collection we picked up, it actually might be one of the smallest, but in terms of value, friends. Well, this one right here ain't nothing short of a Wall Street banker. Cash, baby. Diving right into this box right here, right on top, what do we have? We have a freebie Zelda Ocarina of Time guidebook right here. Guy found this in his stash and thought that, well, I don't play Ocarina of Time anymore. Obviously, I don't. I'm giving it away. I don't need the book anymore. Got the middle insert, Kakariko Village extra songs, which is a really sick little insert right here. Yes, now if you can look closely, this bad boy is hard damaged. It's not in good condition. It's probably not worth too much cash. This is a keeper, of course. We actually don't have anything Zelda related on this shelf right here. Last season we had a whole entire shelf dedicated to Zelda, but we're moving on to more Sega stuff this time around, guys. But I don't give a squat. I don't give a deku hoot. This baby's definitely going on the shelf. So she's a keeper amongst a number of other beauties in this lot right here. Starting off, where should we? Let's start off with the PSP. I want to see what PSP games in here. Guys, I don't know everything that's in this lot, of course. Of course, I saw only a couple of the stuff in here, and I'm like, yeah, deal. 250 bucks for an Xbox Series X for all this stuff? No doubt. There's a couple games in here that said, yes, sir, lock in the deal quick. As you guys know, when it comes to deals and trades, that's what I do. I like a solid bunch of mystery stuff to look through. When people send me photos in their initial inquiry for my Xbox Series X or whatever I'm looking to trade, if I find one or two items that are like, jackpot, I say deal. I'll tell you this right here. This PlayStation 1 collection's going on the shelf where the PlayStation does not even exist. So we're taking these games and we're moving it onto that shelf. That's the new PlayStation 1 shelf. Shouldn't it be? I mean, we got PS1, PS2, PS3 all together, of course, and our Xbox 360 there. I don't expect to find any more of that. Not a lot's gonna be going on the shelf right there, but look at this beautiful monstrosity. Now, some of y'all be asking, what are these right here? Did I have a sneezing fit on the way home when I took this box here? No, guys, these aren't tissues filled with snot. To be completely honest, there was a bit of an odor, a bit of a reeking smell. It turned out to be slightly putrid. Now, what are these? These are cotton dryer sheets, and they have a very pleasant smell in them. I put them all around my games and systems when they have a bit of an odor because they magically take it away. Big bowl right here, scented dryer sheets. Get them while they last because they'll take the smell right away. Now, back to business right here. What were we looking at? Yes, we were looking at PlayStation portable games. Now, there was no PSP in here, which is really... No, it was! Whoa! Totally forgot this was in there. We got a PSP system. Cracking her open, taking a look at the general condition. Yeah, it's a bit dirty. Ooh-wee, that is bad. Still really scratched up. When I wiped it down, it didn't do that much effort onto it. Does it even power on? Guys, these are known for having swollen... Yeah, that's not even working. These are known for having swelled up batteries. And if you take a close look at this one right here, this battery's looking fatter than me after too many bean burritos. It's definitely a Prego. So a pregnant battery in this bad boy means it's not gonna work, unfortunately, but still, it's solid to see in there. It's almost like a... I'm treating this like a freebie in this lot, of course. Guys, the PlayStation P games right here. Crisis Core, Final Fantasy, Star Ocean First Departure. I think this might be the best game in the lot. I'm not sure. I know this one isn't. Gretzky 300, a movie. Generation of Chaos. This one's probably the best game in the lot. Just look at it. You know by looking at games, sometimes you're like, that's probably the most expensive game. But this one also looks big. Untold Legends: The Warriors Code. Probably a solid game right here. It's all fully complete, which is sick. Big, thick manual. Gotta love when they... What's this about? This two manuals in here right here? I'm not sure. I think this... What is this? A DLC manual? Who knows? And then finally, Ace Combat X. Honestly, this one might be the big banger of the lot. We have 7 games right here and 1 movie. Which one is the... Okay, 6 games and 1 movie right here. Which game is the best? I'm not sure. I didn't slam my big toe on the driving pedal over to this guy's place for his PSP collection. No, I did not. It was for his GameCube banger. And his PlayStation 1 games. Guys, I know there's one game and you've already seen it a million times, but what's underneath that big game. Looking deep in here, we got a PlayStation 1 controller, not one, but two of them, which are actually for the PS1. This one's for the PlayStation 1 console. This one's for the PS1 console. PlayStation 1 Slim, which we didn't unfortunately get in this collection. No, instead we got the standard PS1 system itself. But with the two controllers, that's at least 50 bucks. The PlayStation 1, I don't think is going to be going into the collection because we have a backwards compatible PS3 right there, thank the Lord. Actually, both of these controllers are for the PS1 Slim right here because of the nice little bit of a rounding. That's kind of, look how yellow this one is. Needs a bit more water in its diet. This one looks beautiful though. With the console, we're good to go. Anything? No. Might as well pull out the second console that we have in here, a Nintendo 64. Please tell me we got an expansion pack. That's what I'm talking about right there. N64 with an off-brand controller. Obviously, there's no Nintendo logo right there. This would have been sick. This is actually a copy of the Pokemon one. Which to this day, my friends, hard to believe, but I've never actually gotten that system. No, I haven't, and it's on my bucket list. It'd actually be really tight if we could find that in this series right here, because that would look beautiful on these shelves. Currently, our N64 collection looks as such. It's a little dismal right there, but still kind of beautiful. Does this light even work? I'm not yet. Oh, wow, that kind of looks nice. We got NFL Blitz loaded up in there. Well, hopefully we can add a few bangers in there from this lot. The other controller in the N64 bundle is not, no, it's not authentic. It's an ice blue one. Really cool to see both these controllers, but neither are actual original controllers. That's a little dismal right there. Let's go ahead and look at the N64 games. Let's just move on to that right there. I know these ones are fun titles for sure. Right off the bat, y'all know what I'm seeing. I know you're looking at it too. I'm looking at a beautiful gold cartridge. Let's just see it. So calm down a little bit. I'm a little excited. I've been laying on the bed dying and deteriorating for a whole entire week. When I see collection, I get happy. Hunting. Of the N64 games, we got Zelda Majora's Mask with a beautiful lenticular cover. This one's definitely authentic and it's not cracked. If you know these gold shells, they frequently break up. They're pretty brittle, and if you're used to getting these cartridges right here, they're always snapped up off of the hinges right here. And inside, there's pieces rattling around. Mario Kart 64 is in the lot. We don't even have this one in our collection right there, so that's definitely a hitter. I'm seeing Shadows of the Empire, Jet Force Gemini, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Rock 2, the property of Blockbuster, Thief. Donkey Kong 64 explains the expansion pack. Of course, Majora's Mask needs it too. 007 Golden Eye, another one found in the wild. That one right there looks minty though. It's not going to be replaced by this dirty dingy. Perfect Dark, Zelda Ocarina of Time, gold cartridge, beautiful. We didn't find this one last time. We found it recently, but this one's definitely going to be displayed up front. And of course, we got the Ocarina of Time manual to go with it. Is that not a beautiful piece right there? Finally, last game, Resident Evil 2 by Capcom. Guys, they didn't make a lot of Resident Evil games for the N64. Actually, I think this is the only Resident Evil they made for the N64. Solid game. So a perfect Nintendo 64 collection, hands down. You gotta love seeing something like that. With the system, yes, baby, we're ready, looking good. $250 was spent on that Xbox Series X, so what you'll see next is gonna blow your mind, and it's gonna make you wanna hop on that gravy train as quick as you can say Xenogears. That's right, the probably best game in the PS1 lot. Xenogears, a Squaresoft hitter. Is it fully complete? Yes, sir, it is. You know I wouldn't get it if it wasn't, and there's a receipt in here. Looks like my man in 2013, his name was Mark, apparently spent a grand total of 75 bucks for just this game. Really? What? Is that true? Damn, entertain Mark B. Taxing back then. 70 bucks? What? I mean, if you look at the price of Xenogears today, it goes up to 175, 180 bucks if it has the registration card. I don't think mine does, unfortunately, but 180, $70. That's insane to me to see that price in 2013, but we got cash money right here when it comes to Xenogears for the PS1. Am I selling it? No, I'm not. It's going in the shell. We'll go ahead and keep the receipt for safekeeping because that's kind of a sick piece of history right here. Guys, we have all the discs, the manual, no registration card, unfortunately, but really cool. Lots more PS1 games in the lot, of course, that I'm not sure what of. There could be another crazy banger in this lot. Final Fantasy 9. Final Fantasy 9 is a 4-disc set. Gran Turismo 2. Final Fantasy 7, of course it's going to be in here. Does it have the misprint? It doesn't have the misprint. Still really cool. It's a greatest hits, unfortunately. Whatever. It's got the manual and all discs. I assume as much, right? Yep, there they are. And they're shiny. Look at that. So Xenogears and Final Fantasy VII are the best games in the lot. That's for dang sure. Final Fantasy VIII is in this lot, of course, and Final Fantasy VIII is in 2 of them. Why does he have 2? I don't know. I guarantee one of these is hard scratched. It's not, well, this one's kind of bad. Is it this one? Most people have 2 games because one is scratched to death. Yeah, they're both kind of bad. That's unfortunate. Final Fantasy VIII, guys. So Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, and Final Fantasy IX. I'm gonna be selling that one right there because they're discs only, unfortunately, but these babies are going in the lot. Not this one. I'll probably keep that one. One beautiful PlayStation 1 collection come up. Guys, before we move on to those solid GameCube games right here that are gonna blow the skull off the top of your nogginy skull. I wanna thank you. We've surpassed well over 10,000 subscribers, which is beyond my wildest dreams. Guys, I do have a goal though, and I'm gonna tell it to you. On this channel, we're trying to beat the NFL in subscribers, so if you could subscribe, that'd be nice. It's not that far away. Guys, you can dream big, right? GameCube. The current status of our GameCube collection is as follows. We have a beautiful Fire Emblem right here. Unfortunately, we only have the disc of Paper Mario. That's something we're gonna be trying to get. And here's our games. Luigi's Mansion is in there, and the Hobbit. Harvest Moon's a pretty, well, actually, Custom Robo's pretty nice too, but the best in the lot is definitely this Fire Emblem right here. When do you come across Fire Emblem in the wild? Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You just don't ever. That's a $200-300 bang. And amongst all the other games in the entire collection right here, that is one of the best, if not the best. I mean, Knuckles is really good. That was insane finding that one right there. Of course, amongst Def Jam Fight for New York and Fatal Frame. We have hit some hard titles on this shelf right here. I mean, insane. But Fire Emblem, guys. GameCube hit. How do you top Fire Emblem, though, guys? How do you do it? Well, let's peruse our GameCube games right here. This is just a bunch of extra. Oh, okay, we did get the actual bonus jumper pack. That's kind of tight. I need one of these. I just realized I sold a Nintendo 64 that didn't have one of these. It was missing it. I ended up selling it for parts as is for 30 bucks. I should have waited. Nevertheless, finishing up this beautiful, magnificent collection right here, we have some GameCube titles. A lot of Resident Evil. The guy was a big fan, of course. Resident Evil 0. Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube. Absolutely really nice condition. Has the manual, both the discs. That is solid. So a couple sick GameCube games to add to the collection. We have Splinter Cell Chaos Theory and Splinter Cell Stealth Action Redefined. Guys, what do we have right? Oh, don't see that one right there. Save that one for last. Eternal Darkness. Sanity's Requiem. Now this game I think has gone down in price. I think it was over 100 and now it sits just under 100. Still a really tight game to see. Cool manual in here. Guys, this baby's fully complete and in excellent condition. And I remember the last time I picked up this game, it was at a garage sale for less than $1. That was an insane deal right there. If you haven't seen that video, you have to see that video, I promise you. One of the best GameCube bundles I've ever gotten, of course. This one's looking fresher than my spearmint bubblegum this morning, and the disc is looking beautiful. Gotta love seeing that right there, but the Holy Grail looked a lot, guys. The reason I ended up having to run back home this morning and get a new pair of pants. If you can't always buy diapers when you're doing your hunts, you never know what's gonna happen. Accidents do. The reason for all of this right here, this all basically being bonuses considering we only spent 250 bucks on that Xbox Series X. That right there being Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for the GameCube. Yes, we got it again. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for the GameCube yet again, twice in the series. How is this possible? The gods have blessed us. You guys be the judge. Which one is more minty? They're both absolutely beautiful. We gotta pull up for a comparison side by side. I tell you what. Which one's going in the collection and which one's going home? How do you upgrade such an expensive title this early on? Am I right? They both look beautiful. Guys, tell me they don't. Does this one have a little bit of a warped manual? I think it does. And a bit of a dirty case. But I'm telling you, let's just open them both. Yeah, I'm telling you right there. These are both fully complete plus the extra paperwork inside. I'm seeing a difference here. This one just has the extra there. This one has this bonus look right there. Isn't that sick? You gotta love GameCube back in its prime. How are the discs looking on both of them? This one looks a little bit scratched, unfortunately, and the discs, that still looks pretty nice though. But this one, guys, is looking absolutely beautiful. Has the extra insert right there. Now the cover art on both of them is, there's definitely a clear winner right here, guys. It's this one. This one has the extra. This one has the cleaner disc. We got a winner. So breaking news. I don't know which one was originally on the shelf, and I don't know which one was part of this collection. So we're just picking the better one. It could have been the one that was already there. I'm not sure. I'm telling you, the honor it is, though, holding both of these Fire Emblems in my hand right there in front of an amazing collection collection is quite the honor and the achievement I have succumbed to. Absolutely incredible and a beautiful way to cap off this amazing collection right here. Are you kidding me? $250 off the budget, a Series X trade off the bucket list for this series right here, and a collection that just looks ooh-wee wowzers. These shelves are full. And I know damn well we ain't at $10,000 yet.